so embarrassed. Even you got a or someone offer you a second chance. They even open another door, a new chapter, a new version of yourself. Is simply by push the button called reset. When I was young, I was a student study in the United States. As you know, usually we don't have that much money in our hand. So I have to take a part-time job. What is the best way to work as a part-time, as non-skilled workers? Cashier, right? In the restaurant. Every time the cash register ring, the money comes in. That was compelling. One night after shift, I start counting my money to do the closing. So I open up the cash register and carry a removable tray to the office and start counting, do the auditing. Well, everything was fine. And I put the money deposited to the safe. When I came back, going to put the tray back to cash register, when all of a sudden I found a $20 bill, US $20 bill underneath of the cash register. Well, how that happened? Somebody probably left behind that money and was just like a magnet stick underneath of that cash register tray. Let me ask you, if there's nobody around, what will you do? You need the money. So what I did was I put the money into my pocket. It's only, you know, I know, God knows. Fast forward 2 years later, I have to go to another university in Las Vegas. You imagine a university in Las Vegas? Is it Vegas for those casinos, the money, little shows, Grand Prix, those car races? It's also for the best university in hotel management. I'm just so excited. Upon the graduation, I have to also find a job a, for a 100 hours practicum. Now I start working for another opportunity. Where do you work if you had a working experience as a cashier? Of course, you start applying for the cashier's job once more. Everything in Las Vegas is so strange. Even for the cashier, you have to put on the lie detector. So at the interview, the officer greeted me and he put all the wires attached to my body. A wire on my heart, another wire is going to tell the lie if I lie. Officer asked me, is your name Patty Wu? Yes, sir. Are you 25 years old? Yes, sir. Have you ever stolen money at the work? No, sir. End of the interview. The officer told me, You know, young lady, I think you are a crew. All of a sudden, I feel so shameful. I did not mean to lie, but I lied. I wasn't honest. I stole the money at work before. I just didn't know what to say. I lied to the lie detector. Totally screw up. 2 weeks later, I got a letter. Well, as you can think, that is a rejection letter. But with all the courage, I still open the letter, start to read. Dear Miss Wu, thank you for coming for the interview. We consider you a valuable hotel student starting from. Wait, wait. It is not a rejection letter, it is an acceptance letter. I got a job. I said, somebody gave me a second chance. I was so grateful. In that summer, the most best memory was for every single money I count in that classroom over $3,000 per day. Then our the safety officer gave me this opportunity for a second chance in your life. Have you ever made a stupid mistake? Was an angel came to your life, give you a second chance. Be the angel. Have the love and the hope sprinkled to that person's life. And maybe you can make somebody to change their life in the future by just give that button to Ray said, Postmaster of Divinity. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Patsy. It's also a very telling story. The facing your mistake is always the necessary step to growth. The best chance to be a good person is 10 years ago, and the second best chance is now. So we always have the opportunity to reset and start over. So now our speakers have finished their speech. Now it's the time for group photos. So everyone you can turn on your camera. We shall have a photo together. And could Patsy help us to take a snapshot, take a group photo first?
I'd be happy to. I'm not sure whether Sean VPPR is ready, but I would like to invite everyone to switch on camera, including our guest, SH, if possible. Please switch